I have to do a sound check right now to make sure my people can hear me correctly on the new device I have. You know, that's why I have a mic. I have to be honest about something. Anomaly, and coming YouTuber and news hip hop analysis anomaly. Your impression of me is actually dumpster juice. Okay. You nailed me to a certain degree where you said, I'm Ben Shapiro by my sheets, but if I must be honest, you're not a good impressionist. The only person that does me as good as me is Barricade Garage. So there's that. And facts don't care about your feelings. Still hot in the chat saying, are you talking to yourself? No. I'm obviously not talking to myself. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the populace. I'm talking to the people. You know, is the audio good? And that's the first question before I get to my sheets. I had no idea that nigga sold sheets. Yo, is this audio good, dude? Cause I had one of my subscribers left a comment on my last video. It was like, yo, go check out that Anomaly live stream. And they left timestamps for me. So I go listen to this nigga Anomaly give the driest impression of Ben Shapiro. Was that Ben Shapiro or Fauci? Maybe he was doing Fauci. You too, Jim Bob. Your Fauci impression is dumpster juice. I am not letting that go. Yeah, I am king of the Fauci impression. Nobody does a Fauci like I do a Fauci. Fauci heard me doing Fauci and said, let's listen to that data and science coming from that guy. Nobody do Fauci like I do Fauci. Richie from Boston, tell him. All right, guys. So today is July 23rd, 2019, and guess who I have on the line? It's Fauci. Fauci, explain. I mean, actually, to explain, I would actually have to get into the diagnoses that actually 1 million people would be dead by the year 2025. But actually, our computer models are not quite as accurate as previously reported to be. So now I have to, I'm on the strings of Bill Gates, and the senator is really in my ass about this one. And gain of function research, all of our ducks are lined up and we're fucking them in that order. And we have a mixed baglet, which is a mixed baglet effect of what could happen if not enough people take the vaccine. I don't know what the fuck you just said, Fauci. Niggas at home. The fuck? Richie from Boston, explain. I don't know what the fuck that was. If you remember my previous video entitled, What the fuck is Fauci talking about? Well, guess what? Well, actually, I have to be completely honest about this, Richie from Boston. I don't appreciate your videos talking about me with this particular topic of coronavirus when it comes to people where our lives are on the line. And yes, I wear a double mask, and I told people not to mask, and then I told people to mask. I'm still from Brooklyn, New York, and I'll still get in that ass. Well, how about you come to Boston and find out? I love how New Yorkers and people from Boston just be beefing. Well, guess what? Richie from Boston, you listening? You should have been a wrestler. Somebody said Mersh from R. No, he don't. That nigga Fauci not better than mine. Somebody said, somebody said that's too deep of a Richie from Boston impression. No, that's how that nigga get him when he talked and when he was making the videos early in the morning. Guess what? You be like, Undertaker, Big Red Machine? Who the fuck is this? Remember the video entitled Agenda 21? Well, guess what? How many times do I have to tell you people, I told you so? They've taken down one channel. This is my backup channel. Pay attention to the screen. This is the backup to the backup channel. This is my backup channel's backup channel. Yeah. Yeah. You see how I just transitioned into a Hodge Twins? Yeah. Like I feel you people be like, yo, my backup channel. You be like, what happened? They be like, they took it down. Nigga hop right back on. Nigga hop right back on with a backup channel named after the last backup channel that got taken down with the same email address. And be like, yo, they took this shit down before I could even post a video, nigga. You be like, yo, nigga, all your channels' names are the same. Richie from Boston. This is Richie from Boston 2. This is Richie from Boston 3. Richie from Boston Returns. Them shits is sequels. And you know the YouTube algorithm sitting there like, this nigga act like we don't know who this nigga is. You know the YouTube algorithm like, nigga, at least change your email address. You know that YouTube algorithm watching niggas put up backup channels like, this nigga think I'm retarded. You know I see you, right, nigga? This is the backup channel to my backup channel. High Impact Flicks, another one. Y'all never seen my backup channel. Does it exist? Maybe. Do that nigga be having top comments? It is what it is. I don't promote my shit. Man, I suck. As a business person, I fucking suck. Like that, those that want to know what my shit, they know. They see it. It's there. I don't go in there and tell the algorithm like, nigga, you know I'm jotting this down, right? Richie from Boston, asshole with a laptop, I'm out. And then before this nigga leaves, this nigga's, you hear you hear the tires on this nigga's Land Cruiser. You be like, yo, Richie, I thought you had a Jeep. Richie from Boston, asshole with a laptop, I'm out. Man, throughout the whole video. Fuck the end, that's the whole video. That's the whole, it's Richie from Boston, and guess what? Remember I told you about Bill Gates' mosquitoes? Well, they are here, and they are with me in this loud-ass Land Cruiser. Barricade Garage is one funny nigga. You be like, yo, the fuck is that in the background, though? Like, I appreciate you, but what is that in the background? It sounds like a bunch of ducks walking on Skittles. Matter of fact, somebody cued the duck sound effect for me. Richie from Boston, asshole. I spent too much time this morning talking about Richie. How much? This is like, I've been going on this nigga for like 15 minutes. So let me hop on high impact flicks with them flashlights. That's how I gotta get in my high impact. Character change. Hey guys, is the turned up music playing in the background? I had to get you. I had to fuck with your emotions. High impact flicks watching this too. So niggas hit me up, be like, he's hating. He's hateful. We're all in the truth community. I'm not in the truth community. I'm not a truther. You seen my Patriot Pantry commercials? I'm not a truther. I remember when every truther was slanging them fucking buckets. You remember that shit? Was this not every truther back in 2020, 2019, 2018? The world is gonna end. Buy my Patriot bucket. Promo code nigger. Buy my promo code Patriot bucket. Patriot bucket, are you there? Who remember that shit? Richie from Boston. What if Richie from Boston was really in a Nissan Altima the whole time? With them loud ass tires on that Nissan. What do you put off-road tires on a Nissan Altima? What if this whole time Richie from Boston was that guy going 40 in a 65 in the left lane? What if Richie from Boston was the guy causing the backup on 66 West? Because he was going slow as fuck with them dumbass off-road tires in the left lane. With the inline 6-cylinder engine that needs a new head gasket. Richie from Boston. I'm here at the shop of Barricade Garage. He's replacing the head gasket. Don't you hate when you go see a mechanic, they all got the same line? Every mechanic says the same shit when you pull up. You pull up with some weird shit like a flat tire, you got a nail in your shit, something simple, a headlight out. Mechanic could come out the woodwork and be like, yo, nigga, I'm glad you got here when you did. You'd be like, why? They'd be like, you see this right here? They point to some weird shit. Nigga, you see this right here? You put your specs on for that shit. They point to a problem, you need to you break out the specs. You see this shit here? Be like, yeah, what is that? They be like, nigga, that is death. It's like, nah, let me get Cat his shit back. But that's what they do. They be like, yo, if you hadn't got here when you got here, you possibly could have died. Because this ball joint is on its last leg. We need to replace the whole control arm. Mechanics make you feel guilty. Shout out to all the mechanics. I know the tricks though. Mechanics are no different than healthcare professionals. When you go to that doctor, they have to find a problem. That's how they get paid. Like, they're not doing that shit, goodwill. They actually care about us. No, nigga, it's a business. Same thing with hospitals. Hospitals will fuck you up and charge you your left nut. Mechanic will point to some wild shit and be like, yo, we need to fix this now. And you be like, yo, it's not necessary. It was driving fine. I just needed that headlight replaced. Mechanics would be like, nigga, fuck the headlight. If you don't replace this obviously unimportant shit right here, then you could die. You could die today. You might die tomorrow. You might have your kids in the car with you, and you could die. The car could flip over, and everybody dies. You could cause other people to lose their life. I cannot let you leave the shop with this problem. They turn into Tim Pool. Mechanic turn. Don't you hate when your mechanic turn into Tim Pool? This problem right here is the most expensive problem to fix ever, and it has to be done today. It'd be like a serpentine belt that's squeaking. You ever open the hood on your shit and just look at the belt run and that shit? The water pump a little wobbly. This shit could cause the whole car to explode. This has to be fixed today. It has to be corrected right now. You be like, all right, what's the price? $2,500 right now. This is funded by you. This is independent journalism right now. You be like, nigga, I came in for a headlight replacement. Now something's wrong with my water pump. And you actually believe there's something wrong with your water pump when it's not. It's a hustle. It's business. It's business. Business as usual. Your water pump is leaking. They'll show, mechanics know what they're doing. Mechanics will show you a part that is perfectly fine. This is the problem. And you be like, I don't get it. They be like, look closer. Yo ass. This right here, you see this? This is a problem. You cannot exist with this ridge. This ridge will cause a whole car to explode. You will die. Your kids will die. Your grandparents will die. This is worse than coronavirus. Fauci will come attack you. They will cancel your bank account. You must let me fix this today. You'd be like, all right, go ahead. You don't have to, but you'd be like, he's the expert. Experts be fucking you over. Somebody said, sound like a show I did, BG coming in. But you don't have to go incognito to catch niggas doing wild shit. Just like somebody asked me in the comments, they was like, yo, how many returns do you have? When I said Trump need his ass beat, they got mad at me. You think you're a mechanic? Well, how many returns do you have? How many customer comebacks? Are you a parts changer? No, bitch, I get the job done. You see my logo? Look at my logo. You see that logo? What does it say under the logo? No problems, only solutions. Understand, if you came to me for some shit, I fixed it. If I couldn't fix it, I wasn't doing it. Ain't no fucking comebacks. No problems, only solutions. I fix shit. I get in there and get the job done. And then I showed you how to get the job done. Now, there are a lot of parts changers out there. They don't give a fuck what the job is. You have to diagnose it yourself or get somebody else to, and then you go to them, they'll replace the part. Diagnosing isn't my strong suit. I'm more of a suspension kind of guy. I do that suspension shit. Lift kits, ball joints, control arms, drivetrain. Electrical issues aren't my thing. Some mechanics, they don't, that shit bothers them that they don't know everything. You don't have to know everything. You don't need to know everything to help people. That's all I'm saying. Like you, Pittman on this. Bro, you big ass bitch. Look at this nigga. Look, come here. Come here right now. And enter my promo code for free merchandise. Y'all seen this nigga? Come here, I'm gonna catch you next time on film. Y'all seen that big bitch? Bro, nah, fuck. Somebody said let it go. Nah, fuck that. This nigga was big as my hand. That nigga was on some Alien vs Predator shit. I'm glad y'all seen it. Y'all probably ain't. Y'all just this nigga did this. I was assaulted live. This shit happened live. I was assaulted. I'ma Thanos that nigga when I catch him. I know your colors. You big black bitch. That was the black one too. Don't they travel in twos or some shit? Don't where you see one, there's always, don't they mate for life? And people be like, butterflies, they're so ugly. But then they go into a cocoon and they hatch into the most beautiful creatures ever. I'm like, no, them niggas is ugly as caterpillars and ugly as butterflies. Butterflies are ugly as shit. If you never see, niggas be like, butterflies are beautiful. Nigga, have you seen one up close? They're caterpillars with freaky Dutch wings. Like, who sent you, nigga? And they have that proboscis, that shit that wraps up like a fucking extension cord. They got a proboscis. They're mosquitoes that don't drink blood. And big as fuck. That's all they are. And then don't they be like migrating from like the south to the, don't they fly? I'm like, how you niggas fly? Them niggas got extension cords for mouth part. Them niggas got the party Jones. Drinking all that nectar. Do they pollinate? I haven't gotten my, do they pollinate? What good are they? Spinning these weird ass silky cocoons and shit. Eating up all the leaves. They eat, they'll fuck up your garden. Nah, fuck that. Caterpillars will fuck up your garden. They pollinate, they drink nectar, but do they pollinate like bees? Like, this is a two-way street. Somebody said butterflies are good for people's watermelon. Nigga, you lying to me? Stop playing. All right, come back. Come back, bro. We good. Yeah, go ahead, go have at it. You black bitch. That was a big motherfucker. That was a big burger eating motherfucker. That nigga ate hamburgers this morning. That nigga ate his Wheaties this morning. For real? They'll pollinate. I'm gonna look that shit up. Like, there's some real time shit y'all about to hear me. Google. Do these niggas pollinate shit? For real. I need to do my research then. Cause I've been setting flamethrowers at them niggas. Y'all come back and help my watermelon. Y'all know how I feel about my watermelon. Somebody said I don't even kill ants. Bullshit. Them shits be at your windowsill. You don't kill ants? Nah, fuck that. Somebody said bugs are our friends. No, bullshit. I woke up last night in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock. I go in the kitchen. There's something that's half a foot long on the wall. A fucking million-legged motherfucker. He's doing that shit up the wall. This nigga was... Bruh, I bullshit you not. This nigga was like this long on my fucking wall. I'm like, fam, what the fuck are you? You ever see something so big you don't want to kill it because you don't want a court date? That shit was huge. That shit was like another person was in the room. That shit was too big to hit with a slipper. That shit was just slinking this way. I'm like, fam, I gotta kill you. I don't want a nigga like that hovering over my bed. This nigga's on the wall like that. You gotta take it out. I hit that nigga with a machete. Cause he was like catty corner, tucked in a corner, adjacent to the trash can. So it was like I couldn't get a good slipper hit. You know how when you whack them with a slipper, they just, all right, I give up. Not this nigga. This nigga, you hit that nigga with a, I'll keep holding on. I took a machete to that nigga, cut him in half. What is it, the house centipede? And people say the house centipede is good to have around because they eat the spiders. It's like organic pest control. Fuck that. You have too many legs. I don't trust you. When you got legs like that, you be selling the fuck out them Patriot pantries. If that nigga was a YouTuber, he'd be selling Patriot pantries. I don't trust you. There's too many legs. There's too much room for error. No, you gotta go. Fuck all that. The bugs are our friends. No, nigga, they're your friends. They tried to kill me the other day. I was in the house. It was a big ass spider like this with a Russian accent. Romanov. This nigga had barbed fangs. Like the poison sac was on this nigga's fangs. Throwing up Hoover gangster criminal. Romanov. I'm like, cuz, you gotta die. Romanov. Is there... Somebody said, is there anything you try? I trust a nigga selling me flashlights constantly more than I do a Russian attack spider with barbed fangs. Romanov. Like, nigga, who sent you? Nigga, how you get here, nigga? With that nigga High Impact Flicks, I know you in here now selling them flashlights. Nobody, y'all thought I was playing. Don't nobody sell a flashlight like High Impact Flicks sell a flashlight. This nigga will have the most daunting titles. Soon as you open up the app, nigga, everybody will die, including your grandma. Must watch now. You click on that shit. This nigga, hey, High Impact Flicks, buy my flashlight. It's a cool flashlight. It's tactical. Bling, 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 bling. Shit hit the fence and arrow. You can use it. You can throw it at somebody. Just buy my flashlight. Enter the promo code right now. Nigga, 2 minutes later into the same video, this nigga is now This nigga is now selling you some type of pills. Buy my pills. See these pills? These are great pills, good pills. I'm sponsored by the people who sell these pills. I'm like, nigga, if you don't get to why my grandma will die, put the fucking put the flashlight down. I clicked on this shit for content, not Walmart flashlights. It wasn't wasn't Brian from High End and Richie from Boston beefing? When I see you, it's on site. I'm letting you know that right now, Brian. I'm like, oh shit, get her, Richie. With those, like, y'all heard it too, right? Y'all heard it too. Them niggas was beefing. What the? It ain't nothing funnier than truthers beefing. It's like, yo, who can sell the most Patriot buckets? I sold more Patriot buckets than you. And we be sitting at home like, nigga, hold up. These niggas beefing? I sold more Patriot buckets than you. Man, shout out to you niggas. I love y'all niggas. Y'all some funny mother. People be funny and taking shit so seriously. And then if you look in the comment section of people slanging Patriot buckets and shit, it's always a nigga in the comment section that's disgruntled. This nigga always leave a comment that's like, yo, I ordered my Patriot bucket the last event where you was pushing this fear porn, and my Patriot bucket still isn't here. Who do I contact to get this shit straightened out? It'd be like, yo, where's my Patriot bucket? If I was waiting on them Patriot buckets, nigga, I would have starved. Where the fuck is my dry dog food? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a true Patriot bucket right here on this channel. Get a food safe grade bucket and put potatoes in it. No problems, only solutions. You could grow that shit in your house. That's my Patriot pantry bucket. Niggas want food buckets. Go get a regular bucket and put some potatoes in there. Patriot Pantry, they ain't even want to work with me. They work with every truther ever. Y'all remember that nigga Vincent from Red Elephants? This nigga had the Patriot Pantry. Vincent, I know you watching me too. This nigga had the most official Patriot Pantry and right now, Patriot Pantry, if you're going down, he was like super Catholic and he supported the lockdowns at first. It was Trump hat, just MAGA. MAGA. Bro, I don't forget. I forget sometimes I forget important shit, but like little weird details I remember. Like little weird shit. I'll be like, yo, what is the point of even remembering that? Like, nigga, you had that Patriot bucket. And out of all the truthers or whatever the fuck y'all want to call yourselves, you had the highest rate of niggas that didn't get their buckets after they paid for it. Everybody was disgruntled in the comments. Said, nigga, where's my bucket? I don't give a fuck what Trump did. I ordered my bucket 5 years ago. Bitch, you ordered that bucket 5 years ago. You could have got a bucket, put some potatoes in it, and yielded so much fucking potatoes waiting on a fucking bucket with dog food in it. Buy my bucket. Buy my flashlight. Bling, 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 bling. I'm gonna start selling shit. I'm gonna start selling shit, nigga. How about my commercials? Maybe it's time for me to have some fucking commercials. Somebody got mad at me and went on High Impact Flicks channel. It was like, Barricade Garage is talking shit about you. I don't trust him. No, I don't trust me, bitch. You not supposed to trust me. Don't trust me. Like, people be tattletelling. I'm like, yo, what the fuck did I walk into? Nigga, let me open that door. Nah, but seriously though, shout out to High Impact Flicks, Richie from Boston. Shout out to them niggas. You know, I like Richie from Boston. Richie from Boston, that's a cool dude though. I know you get the, he's a shit. Oh, I know you get the shield shit, but he be minding his business on the trail. He was going through some shit. Shout out to him. I'ma still talk shit about you though, cause that voice is too funny. You never heard that nigga laugh before neither. It's like, yo, what are you? Like, I don't know if I trust people that haven't laughed yet. Like, everything. I don't trust people that don't laugh. Everything they do is like super serious. It's like, yo, nigga, do you know how to have a good time? Like that Tim Pool shit. We are at war with China. Niggas be watching like, this is independent journalism funded by you. Now, we are at war with China right now. Now, what I need you to do before we all die is head on over to timcashurl.com and subscribe over there and purchase my merchandise. I need a new studio, a bigger house, more chickens. I need another skateboard collection. And it has to be funded by you. Now, jumping into this story, we will all die right now. And it's all because of the Democrats. Nancy Pelosi, go to San Diego. There are fecal matter prints on the street right now, and it's all because of the Democrats. Everything is because of a Democrat. The Taliban, Democrat. Flat Earth, Democrat. Patriot buckets, Democrats. Now head on over to my website and buy. Hurry up and buy. Ain't Tim Pool Asian? Hold on. Ain't that nigga Tim Pool your moist ass watching? Ain't you Asian, nigga? Hurry up and buy. That's where that comes from. You got that hurry up and buy running through your veins. Hurry up and buy. Tim Pool got that hurry up and buy running through his veins. Hurry up and buy. Ain't this nigga part Asian? I need you to head on over to timcashurl.com and subscribe over there. Hurry up and buy before we all die, because we're at war with China. We won't win. This is the fall of America. This is America. Now hurry up and buy. Like, nigga, you just said we all gonna die. Why the fuck I'm gonna keep buying your merchandise? It's China. I'm like, fam, China played their part. They gave everybody a sequence. And from there, people with this sequence to this imaginary shit going around took it and ran with it. But they're locking their people down. Yeah, but they're not trying to lock me down. They're not trying to force me to take some shit. Why are you jumping for China? China say jump how high? That's the ultimate jump. When somebody, y'all, you wouldn't even believe a strange text message from a nigga telling you you just won $30 million. Why the fuck you gonna believe a sequence to some imaginary bullshit from all the way down yonder and then run with it before you even get your hands on said thing? You know, you get it. He gets it. I said the same shit. You know, they agree with me out this bitch. I feel like a Disney princess out this bitch. Every morning I'm out here, they sing to me, they bring me gifts. All right, thank you. That's enough of your input. Stop talking. We heard enough from you. Somebody give this nigga, you want the phone? All right then. This nigga, remember how they trained us to listen to somebody? The teacher would sit us in a circle and she would give somebody a stick. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck? They'd be like, shh, it's Billy's turn to talk. He has the magical talking stick. Go ahead, Billy. Billy don't got shit to say. All I wanted to say was I just farted. And Keisha should be smelling it soon. It should be hitting her. It'd be like 30 kids in a big ass circle. Billy always farted, but he get the stick first. School was nothing but rituals. Somebody said sweet selfie stick. This the same selfie stick I did skits with. I've had it. This is a nice selfie stick. I ain't even gonna lie. And some of you niggas out there was Billy. That's all I wanted to say. You stank of booty ass motherfucker. I ran all the way over there, got the Patriot pantry bucket. I don't know, that's a good point. They do kind of all look like, hospitals look like prisons. And they smell wild as hell. Somebody said Kofifi. What the fuck is that? Yo, what is Kofifi? Yo, what is that? Somebody said you have a selfie stick, beat yourself with it for owning it. Kofifi is a Trump typo. Interclamedius Industry said, just kidding. Gary Stennett said, not a typo. This guy drives a Chevy Altima. Go Barricade Arms. Y'all be doing the fuck y'all want. That Kofifi shit, wasn't it like conspiracy theories revolved around that shit? Somebody said, who are you voting for in the next election? What, locally? What election? Define election. Somebody said Lizzo. That's a sloppy jump right there. That's a Lizzo. Why men great till they want to be great? That jump was just on the TV. I'm getting over some body issues. Like everybody was talking about me because you had your tits out. Somebody said, why did they paint Biden orange? Because he's pale as fuck. Biden is like 1,000,000 years old. You get old, you get pasty. They try to give you some color. They did. Trump was orange as fuck too. Try to give you niggas some color. Just a dusting of orange Skittles. Bring that nigga back to life. Make it look, legitimate. Somebody said base Biden got us out of Afghanistan. Trump just talked. Somebody said Cheeto powder. Somebody said Cheeto powder. Somebody said they crushed up a bag of Cheetos and threw it at you. Take that. They just chucked a bag of Cheetos at this nigga. Oh, well, another rapper died. Because that's what's on the news now. Another rapper died. Republicans criticize the Taliban for women's rights issues. I mean, it's like the news isn't even news. Somebody said, finally catching my favorite angry black guy on the internet. No, nigga, you about to catch this Patriot Pantry. Head on over to my store and hurry up and buy before I whoop that ass. Oh, that's a good commercial. We can cut it right there. Patriot Pantry, I want my money too. I want my money, Patriot Pantry. With that dog food in that dumbass bucket. Those little packets. That prison food. Somebody was like, could you ever be vegetarian? Like, meat isn't a stronghold. I cannot eat meat. I can eat meat. Nigga, I'm built tough. Matter of fact, I don't even think I had meat. Niggas in the joint don't even get meat. We don't know what that is. That shit says mystery. It says meat. They be like, meat rock. You can survive on that shit, nigga. You can survive. Somebody said brake pads. Then you need to get out there and go do that. Somebody said, what about Anne Frank? Who the fuck is Anne Frank? Somebody said Patriot veggies. They can sell you niggas anything as long as they put Patriot in front of it. Y'all notice that, right? They can sell anything. Coffee, Patriot coffee. Hurry up and buy. They can sell you Patriot ass whoopings, and niggas will be lining up for that. Yep, I'm here for my Patriot ass whooping. I want to support the Patriots. It's the cause. They can sell you niggas Patriot ass whoopings, and you'll buy it. From a nigga named Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal running the Patriot. Shaquille O'Neal running the ass whoopings for Patriot charity. Yep, that's where I'll send my money.
You can come on down, get these Patriot ass whoopings. I scored 5 points in the first half, and then I patted the ball like over. And this is what we did. Come on down, get your Patriot ass whooping. I'm gonna beat the fuck out you.
Yep, sounds like a good place to send my money. Let me stand in line. and then
Today is the day that you bought a bumper sticker that says, I need an ass whooping by a true Patriot. You can go out there, hand me the ball. I'm gonna dunk it. I'm gonna put it in the hoop, and then pass it to Charles Barkley.
Then Charles Barkley hops on. Come, let me tell you something. If we had 1/4 of the man that Kobe Bryant was when we had, remember that game that we played when we, George Floyd's daughter, hurry up and buy my Patriot bucket. And then people out there, somebody said, oh my gosh, his Barkley is over. Boy, that pretty, Charles Barkley does, you have to become retarded. Then you have to lose your train of thought. This is my game 12, when we were in the final and they came out with like COVID and it rang a bell. I went home and my wife was already up there cooking potatoes and eggs. My garden, I have an eggplant, but the game went good. We scored 50 points and then I started a compost pile. I got a swimming pool, but I don't know how to fill it. And the sportscast would be like, all right, and that's it. Back to you, Jake. Like, I don't know what this nigga just said. The white person doing with the mic and be like, oh, I don't know what this nigga's talking about, Jake. Let's get out of here. We can clip that. we can clip that somehow and make them sound intelligible. Like, what did we learn? I don't know, but this nigga has a compost. This nigga loves his watermelons. Pantry. Hurry up and buy my shit before I beat that ass. Bro, I'd be the most official salesperson on the interweb. And then when they hit me up in my emails, every day, I have so many emails from people like, yo, could you, niggas hit you up wrong. Like, yo, we see your channel. We need your cooperation. I'd be like, Control, Alt, Delete. Cooperate. You need a sponsor. We're paying good. And then they always throw out what other content creators that they're working with. We work with Mr. Beast. That's how official we are. I'm good, fam. Yo, and speaking of Mr. Beast, you rich bitch. I know you watching me. This is the richest nigga. This is the richest. I don't count other people's money. But yeah, this nigga makes like 10 million a month from YouTube alone or some shit like that. They was like, I remember they was doing some type of freaky Dutch countdown. They was like, yo, what's the best job in America? There was like the number 2 job is being the best friend to Mr. Beast. It's like, yo, you rich bitch. And I know you watching me too, Mr. Beast. Somebody said all of the YouTubers are well off to do videos constantly on that shit scroll. Somebody said you don't get rich giving money away. Shit, that nigga had like 5 channels. I mean, it's a hell of a write-off. Somebody said do a review of a Nissan Altima. Shit, them niggas hit me up, yo, can you come in and review our new Nissan? I'd be like, new Nissan Altima, fully loaded, hurry up and buy before I beat that ass. You can't leave people a choice. Somebody said he does a review of Nissan Altima every stream. You're right. Nissan, I want my money. I want my money. I will take legal action. Now, the rest of you, head on over. Matter of fact, Tim Pool, I want my money, nigga. I'm sending niggas to your website telling jokes and shit. Give me my shit. Niggas, you know, somebody out there really went over to timcash.com. I don't know the real name. It's something like that. Timcash.com. And then went and bought a beanie from this nigga. Like, Tim Cash, I want my fucking money. Somebody sent me the video of Tim Pool getting his beanie snatched. Like, that shit gets no respect out of me. That shit not even funny. Nigga sat there, was like, look, it's Tim Pool. And then snatched his beanie while Tim Pool was looking somewhere else. You supposed to snatch somebody's hat while I want your hat. You know, you just did it to be hee hee ha ha. That shit wasn't funny though. And then Tim Pool based on you. Tim Pool got in your shit and you ain't do. This nigga snatched Tim Pool's hat. This nigga Tim Pool turn around. This nigga Tim Pool got in his shit like a nigga from Southeast. Do you understand what you have done? Do you understand what you have done? I wear this hat to conceal my identity. Now, what I need you to do is head on over to timcashroyal.com and buy my merchandise. Then nigga Tim Pool, he was like, well, I just wanted to see what your shit look like. Tim Pool said, the next time you touch my hat, I will punch you in the face 33 times and break your carotid artery. I don't know what a carotid artery. You gotta ask Tim Pool. It's like, then that Tim Pool told her, hey, next time you snatch my shit, nigga, I'm gonna punch you in your shit 33 times. I was like, yo, you You know, niggas is at home like, yo, you know you angry at somebody when you tell them how many times you're gonna punch them in the face. And then the whole, y'all seen that video. The whole, while these niggas is beefing, there's some angry white chick in the background with a megaphone. You're the reason black people are oppressed. Yelling at both of these niggas. Y'all remember that? I'm like, you niggas is arguing. I'm like, wait. Let me process this. What rally are you niggas at? It's two white supremacists. Look at them. This nigga is the reason Barricade Garage is oppressed. That bitch pointed at Tim Pool and was like, Tim Pool is white privilege. Tim Pool is the reason Barricade Garage only has 2 watermelons. I'm watching this shit from home like, who the hold on, that big. I know y'all seen that shit. That shit was wild as hell. Tim Pool turned up on that. But yeah, Tim Pool, when you took that hat, when he took that hat off, bro, you did. I see what he mean by I'm trying to hide my identity. Cause when he took the hat off of Tim Pool, that nigga did look like a whole nother nigga. That nigga Tim Pool went from Timothy to Jonathan in half a second. Bro, you see that shit? Tim Pool turned into a Jonathan. Tim Pool went from Timothy to Tommy Pickles trying to break out the baby gate with a screwdriver. You Tommy Pickle looking motherfucker. Tim Pool. So you don't wear the beanie for a certain length of time so people can get used to seeing you with the Tommy Pickle look. People need to see you with the Tommy Pickle look. That way it's not a shock when that beanie fly off. You got that Tommy Pickle down pat. He got that Tommy Pickle rugrat down pat though. Like Tim Pool. All this shit gone. Tim Pool, it fucked up how he did it to you, but damn, all that shit gone, bro. Like just, bro, rock the bald look. You need to go to Vincent from Red Elephant's route. Just let that shit go. That nigga Tim Pool said, fuck no. And the next person that snatches my hat, I'm gonna hit you with a flamethrower. That nigga shit. Oh, like Tim Pool, you might need a small hat, bro. You trade in the beanie and get a small hat. And he snatched. And then when you look at the video of Tim Pool getting his beanie snatched, when he snatches the beanie, and you hear like Velcro. Like, did you have that shit clipped in place? When he got the beanie back, he put it on. And then put his hoodie. Next time you touch my head, I'm gonna punch you 33 times. This nigga said, yo, I'm trying to conceal my identity. I'm like, fam, you... Fuck is you Peter Parker, nigga? Wasn't Peter Parker a journalist too? This nigga thinks he's Peter Parker. Tim Pool, you're not fooling nobody with that beanie on. That nigga's Peter Parker. He said I wear my beanie to conceal my identity when I'm out in public. I was like, nigga, you not Peter Parker. Like, we see, you do know we can see you. Like, we see you, nigga. Like, what? I'm a journalist. I work for Vice News. This nigga, bro, Tim Pool, I gotta get you. You Peter Parker ass nigga. This nigga said I'm concealing my identity with my beanie. Damn. Bruh, you believe in the Marvel Cinematic Universe too, don't you? Bruh, that was the funniest shit. That was the funniest part about that whole fucking video. Bruh, I almost died when he said that. Bruh, I was on Tim Pool's side when the nigga snatched his hat. I was like, yo, you don't snatch nobody's hat like that, nigga. That's disrespectful. You should get in your shit, nigga. That's not even funny. And then Tim Pool turned around with that weird ass response. This nigga was like, I wear my hat to protect my identity. I was like, all right, Tim Pool. The nigga snatch his hat again. Take that nigga hat again. Meanwhile, some white chick is in the background. You two are stopping Barricade Garage from acquiring more watermelons due to your white privilege. I'm like, yo, who gave this bitch a megaphone? There was so much happening in that video, bruh. That nigga's Peter Parker. I'm a journalist. I'm breaking the story. Peter Parker. Protecting my identity. Somebody said weed does, man, put the blunt down. Somebody said weed makes this funnier. Put that shit down. You heard, you agree. Everybody back here is in agreement. Put that shit down. Before I hit you with a trans-dimensional patriot bucket. Somebody wants to know what's the report on the scamdemic in your area. People are existing out here. I mean, it's business as usual. I mean, shit's beautiful. It's lovely. It's a nice day. Yep, the birds are chirping. Everything is normal. It's up to the people. But there's no imminent danger. The walls are not really closing in. It's an illusion to get you to act out of fear, in which you'll lose more freedoms. I'm going to tell you when to worry. When they say some wild shit on TV, and then you go outside and don't hear nothing. Like, all right, where all the birds go? There's no insects neither, nigga. Just, it might be some shit about to happen. Everything else is man-made, and if man made it, man can fix it. Nigga, it's up to you to do something about it. Solutions. But people want to go to their concerts. I told you I got that email from that one lady. She was like, yo, I need to get this vaccine. He was like, why? So I can go to this concert, nigga. I've been putting it off for as long as possible. The people. So it's all up to the people. Sometimes I feel like Thanos at a point, at a great point. But I have to respectfully disagree. Because if we can snap,
half of everybody away, we need those tax dollars. Taxes. That's going to be a problem with depopulation.
That's when you think that's when you think they're good guys. You think those people on your side, like you helped me fight Thanos.
Yep, that's correct. Because we didn't want to lose that tax cattle. Now run that money, nigga.
Y'all be thinking people on your side just because they appear to be fighting on your side. Sometimes the enemy of your enemy really is your friend. Go ask the Taliban.
We needed that tax cattle, nigga. Run that money.
You helped me stop Thanos from snapping half of everybody out of existence.
That would have been less people to tax.
Somebody said tax dollars isn't the incentive for increasing the poop population. The incentive is cheap labor. Nigga, I'm making jokes. Can I make a joke? Somebody said that Jordan Lee Peterson impression of him taking call it up. What do you love white people? Well, actually, Tariq Nasheed, do you love white people? I had to ask you a serious question. They be like, yo, stop asking me that shit. Well, do you love white people? Nigga, I love everybody. Will you answer the question, do you love white people? I didn't ask you if you love everybody. I asked you if you love white people. Niggas don't know how to answer that question. Every time he hit him with that, I seen that shit. Every time he hit him with niggas be like, just answer the question, do you love white people? Do you love watermelon? This nigga has questions. They need to be answered. Somebody said, what was that song about you, rooftop Koreans? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you love white women? Somebody said, I respect a man more if he just straight up said, nah. Some of them did. Some are like, no, I hate white people. Say that shit. If you hate white people, say you hate white people. Put that shit on your bumper. Right uptown with it. Go uptown with a I hate white people bumper sticker. Big Tech does it. Do you love watermelon? Caller number one, do you love watermelon? I swear that didn't even take a call. Sometimes my memory get mixed up and I put shit on people where shit was never really there. And I just add, I put 100 on 10. It's 10, but I put 100 on it. Anyway, I put 110. Somebody said things were much more simple and real when people were allowed to be racist. Somebody said I dislike Amazon. No, they cool. Yeah, I mean, when people, like, you gotta define racism, no. It's, Did Jesse Lee Peterson, I think that's where I agree with Jesse Lee Peterson. I don't think really racism really exists. You know, I think that maybe racism is an illusion. Oh, let me just stop the Jesse P, the Jordan Peterson impression. Let me just cut it out. But yeah, I really do think, that racism is an illusion. Maybe. Bowler Bear said good choice. No, no, no. That's some shit we were taught. Like, and I hate hearing people use the Bible to justify certain shit. Like, I heard one white guy say, yo, we're Israel, Jacob. Black people are Esau, Jacob's brother. Like, Jacob literally means heel holder. Like, he was spat out the pussy holding on to this nigga's heel. They thought they had one kid, it was two. Jacob was in there. Like, my little tummy hurt. Holding on to this nigga Esau heel. Esau had the birthright. He sold it out. I heard a white boy say, yo, we're Israel. Black people, Esau, Edomites. Then that make you niggas brothers. Black Hebrew Israelites say the same shit. We are Israel. Them crackers over there. Esau, look at the red skin. It's Esau, it's proof. Go read Deuteronomy. With a nigga over there reading the Bible, and today was the day that the... Stop right there and let me explain this shit to you niggas. We're the Black Hebrew Israelites. And I know you niggas watching me. They be on the street corner. Go to Deuteronomy 28:29. And today was the day. It's always a nigga reading that sound like he just had some vocal work done. Somebody said, who decided cracker was offensive? It's not offensive, it's funny. Cracker is funny. It's a great description. I happen to like that term. Cracker. It's like, why? Because you're white. I put the cracker up to your skin, I can match the profile. Like, this is you, nigga. You believe in evolution, maybe you came from these crackers. This nigga with the Bible. Read Deuteronomy 29:29. And today was the day that the Most High told the people. Stop right there. Now let me explain what he just read. They all turned into Tim Pool. So extreme and intense. And I'm like, yo, you're admitting that white people are your brother. Like, people be taking it to the Bible, they do. And then people be like, no, that's not true. We're descendants of Shem. The black people, those niggas are descendants of Ham. I heard a white guy say this. We're descendants of... Noah had 3 sons hopping off that boat. Shem, Japheth, and Ham. Shem spawned the Semitic people. That's where the term Semitic comes from, Shem. The Hamites, Africa. Japheth, no one knows. Niggas don't even talk about Japheth. But they be like, yeah, we're Shemites. Those niggas are Hamites. Like, yo, nigga, that make you niggas brothers. There's no way you can look at it that doesn't make you niggas brothers. White people, black people. You niggas is all the same. There's no ifs, ands, and then people be like, well, he promised it to the Israelites. The promises for the chosen people, the Israelites. It's us. That don't make them niggas no less your brother. And then completely reject what the Messiah said. They went to him, they was like, so who is your family? He said, those that do the will of my Father in heaven. are my sisters, my brothers. Then they go, you go to Galatians 3 and you read that if I belong to the Messiah, which I do, then I am Abraham's seed in the air, according to the promises. Some of those promises found in Deuteronomy. And people can't, this is why people aren't spitting. It's spiritual, it's not physical. And people don't get that. That's why they say race is in the Bible. Nowhere is race mentioned in the Bible. It says nation. Some people, everybody in the Bible was black. Everything in the Bible, black people. All the prophets black. I'm like, okay. So in that same Bible it says, do not take wives from other nations, not race. And those surrounding nations were black. Where did the race aspect come in? That race shit, skin color, that's man's ideology. That has nothing to do with nothing. Matter of fact, the American Eugenics Society helped that shit take off back in the 30s. Before that, race meant tribe. Like a difference between the Polish and the Germans, the Brits. Like back in the 50s, if you called a white person, if you lumped all white people in, like if you were like the Irish, the Italians, the French, and just called them white people and lumped them into one category, they'd be at your top because they hated each other. Greece was moving strong and got took over by Rome, by the Roman Empire. All white people have been doing is conquering other white people for the longest time possible. Black people did it too. What happened to the Babylonian Empire? Persia. Persia happened. Niggas. Like it was never about race, was it? That shit is a new concept within the last 100 years. Honestly. Back then, the national identity of certain nations, countries, was so strong you couldn't just go to another country. You couldn't just leave your traditions behind and join as a Pole, and just go to Germany and be like, hey, I'm Germany now. It was like, no, you're not us. Their skin color's the same, but no, you're not us. And then somewhere down the line, people have come to accept this race narrative is fact when it's not. Now, if you don't want to live around white people, that's your business. If you hate white people, that's your business. If you hate black people, that's your business. If you don't want to live around black people, that's your business. But that race shit is an illusion. And that's some real shit. People talk about cave monkey. Like I know niggas that call white people cave monkeys. Like, like what? Like I know white people that call black people Neanderthals. I'm like, And these same people appear to believe in scriptures, but nowhere in scripture does it say anything about there being a subhuman species. All you niggas is the same. Cut that shit out. It's fun to talk about each other's differences, yeah. Because of the areas we grew up. And if you had to survive in the harsh winters of Northern Europe and new Asiatic territories, by default, your skin is going to lighten up over generations due to the air temperatures, a longer nose to handle that cold air better. Could there be science behind why we look different, but we are really the same? I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know, to take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm just saying. But it's fun to talk about our differences. That's comedy. I like that. But when you really internalize that shit and you make movements based around what you feel like could be a holy land filled with nothing but white people, which has never happened in history. I want a country full of nothing but white people. Pretty soon, white people will come for you. Don't believe me? World War I, World War II. White people slaughter the fuck out of white people. And y'all thought the African tribes were savages. I told you, I even seen this in prison. Aryan Circle. The Aryan Circle split from the Aryan Brotherhood and we're in a bloody war. Talk about white people that don't like white people. It's like white people. Like, you do realize we are our own worst enemy. Like, people just love to look. If only there were less black people. Then baby. And then somebody hop out playing the smallest violin. And then black people be like, yo, if only we were only around black people. And I'm sitting in the corner like, I like returning shit. I don't know, you just can't beat white customer service. I'll give you white people. I'll give you whites. Awesome customer service. That's some real shit. But, you know, now there's a lot of Filipinos entering the chat. It's just like, yeah, we do customer service, yeah. They started putting Africans. They started putting Bernie Sanders. Do you want the return for your money, or do you want the package delivered, or do you want the return? So I say, why you no buy? Why you no buy? Hurry up and buy. All I'm saying is all that shit is an illusion. But but people love, humans love, man loves playing dress up to cover up for our mistakes, clannish by nature. What do they call it? Identitarians. Well, I'd say every white nation possible fucked Germany up. A white nation. Africa was down south eating popcorn, watching that shit happen. Like, these crackers are crazy. Look at this shit. Look at these crackers. All they do is kill each other. Send some Moors up there. Go up there. Capture some. Bring them back. Everybody needed somebody to work the field. Go up north and get some white people. Bring them back. Didn't they establish a trade route? Didn't they count the white? 1, 2, 3. That's not enough white people. Go back up north and get some more. I need this whole field plowed, worked, tilled. Then the shoe was on the other foot. And if you notice, like, that shit natural. It's harsh, but it's natural. That's man's reality. That's what niggas do. That's what men do. Men do it to each other. And, you know, it's fucked up. You know, it's not good. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying that's the natural cycle of things. That's what happens. Then we develop new ideas behind why certain things happen. We apply a more modern mindset to history and come up with answers that we really don't have to explain why shit happened. And now it involves race, skin color. It was because they were black. You're like, why did the white people stop being? Because they were black. I'm like, really, nigga? That's really why? Because black. Now it's been so seated in our subconscious. Now you can start developing narratives behind it. Like niggas was doing okay until Roots. They made Toby cut his foot off. I hate white people. They hit you with a new slave movie every year. Like that's how you know they want you. They're reality benders. All they do is it's not. Is it predictive programming? No, it's something else. I don't know what it's called, but you know it's come. They drop a new movie on that shit every year. Niggas kept getting slave movies. Getting more and more disgruntled looking at white people. You were like, yo. Then that one day, one white guy was like, hey, here's an aspirin that has some cotton in it. You got to pick the cotton out to get racism. This nigga told me to pick the cotton out the little pill bottle. And then there's always a therapist behind it. And how did that make you feel? It made me feel like I was black back on a plantation that I never was really on. And now I want politicians to do something about this. You fucking therapists be doing the fuck out one. And how did that make you feel? Let's relive it. That shit is wizardry. Now everybody's fighting over an illusion. Like like this some real shit. Like somebody tell me, please. This is how I knew. Yeah, like in the chat. This is how I knew like there was more to the story. I'm like, yo, you know, Hitler got his little book out. You know, there's people that know. I'm like, where they talking? You start believing in shit that didn't happen, like the master race, blue eyes. And you're like, yo, where did he say that though? Like, what was race? What was considered race? And why didn't he exterminate black people? Like he didn't. They were fighting the Brits. Shit just starts to not make sense. You think about it. You're like, wait a minute. They told me. The way they talk about this nigga, you would have thought he went to Africa, like King Leopold did. You're like, wait a minute. And then you see proof of there being black Nazis, like that just in the army, fighting for Germany. You're like, wait a minute, nigga, what? Why would they fight for that? That's when you apply your modern understanding of what happened to the past, and it doesn't fit, so you fall short. So you default to them niggas was brainwashed. Like, why was it so many niggas in the third grade? Why were there Jewish commanders? Why were there Jewish commanders? Wasn't Hitler's left-hand man a Jewish man? Then you be like, yo, George Soros admitted he was a Nazi. Nigga, you're Jewish. That goes against the programming I was taught. Why aren't you soap? Then he explained, he was like, I had to act like I wasn't Jewish. And I'm like, fam, they couldn't tell from your snout. You got a snout on you, nigga. That snout didn't reveal it. What? Wait a minute. That's when your whole world, you just sit there like, oh. And then you talk to people in that organization, you know. And they're like, oh, no, we don't believe that. And you're like, no, but the TV told me you niggas do. And they're like, no. No. And you're like, what? That's when your world starts spinning. I don't think I'm in Kansas anymore. Where did I go wrong? But we all have different experiences. How the fuck did I end up on that topic? What the fuck was I talking about? What the fuck was I talking about? It don't even matter. Y'all niggas need to go purchase my Patriot Pantry buckets. You need to go buy my buckets before I beat that ass. Patriot Pan, I want my fucking Tim Pool, I want my money. You feel me? He heard, he get it. He like, go get that shit, cuz. Go get your money. Patriot Pass, I want my shit. Y'all niggas owe me. I'm gonna put it on the tab. I don't know everything though. All I know is what I think I know. They play with history so fucking much, but here we are running around. Yeah, my Patriot Pantry bucket, my Patriot food buckets, nigga, go buy that. Go buy my Patriot food bucket. Nigga, I'll spend 3 minutes advertising this shit right now. Head on over to barricage.com. Barricage. I like that. Head on over to Barricage right now and purchase 22 food buckets. Help support me. This is independent journalism. Somebody said, what the fuck, y'all? Yo, that nigga came back. Nigga, I got your watermelon, cuz. Free, what y'all niggas, what y'all talking about? Yeah, Julie Shaw, I agree with you. Somebody, I'm not, bro, people mad at me for coming at the Patriot food buckets. Who bought? You niggas is buying food buckets? I thought that was a joke. I really didn't know people did that. I thought minimal people did that. And every time they did it, they was like, how come my food bucket's not here yet? Nigga, it's a whole new year. We're on a whole new scamdemic. And I still haven't gotten my food buckets from the last scamdemic. Somebody said I ordered some, had no issue, but I do not watch Tim Fool. I mean, you the one that ordered the Patriot bucket. You call it Tim Pool a fool. You order. You the one that ordered a Patriot bucket. I don't watch Tim Fool. No, I get it. I'm messing with you. I'm just playing. Somebody said, I've never seen more stupidity than I have in the last year and a half. And they testifying on that shit. Somebody said, no, that's not happening. I could eat canned corn, tuna fish for a month with no problems. I'd rather preserve shit. Faith Farah. Faith Farah, what's up? It's holy whole. I'm not. It's complete story, well written book. It's complete 33 in the format. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all arguing about the Bible. Ask and switch and answer that lane. Superfluous, who you? What's your? Hold on. What? Julie Shaw, bro, I missed the whole cop. I don't. Apparently, it's two different worlds happening right now. Somebody said Australians getting gunned down in the street, bro. Australia, where the Australians at? I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, but when your premier Andrew got on TV and was like, yeah, when you drink your cocktail, keep your mask on. I was like, yeah. And isn't Australia like a high compliance place? The whole fucking, don't they comply like shit and they're still getting railroaded? There's a high compliance rate. It's higher than America. This nigga got on TV, told you to wear your mask while you drink your cocktail. And no looking at the sunsets. Somebody said I wouldn't have thought the art. When you said there wasn't no race in the Bible, somebody, oh, I did that. I did. Oh shit. Did I do that? My bad. I never said that there was no race in the Bible. I said race wasn't mentioned. You just heard nations. Nowhere in it does it says race. And talking about skin color. They call names. They be like the Greeks, the Syrians, the Babylonians. They don't be like the white people, the black people, the brown people. Man did that. Someone was watching ROTC like, yeah, I was watching that shit. Shout out to them niggas. I was doing yard work while watching that shit. Backyard Band, Rare Essence. Shout out to Backyard Band and Rare Essence. I love them niggas. Now head on down and go purchase my food buckets before I beat that ass. Yeah.